Officials will call the illegal screen right there.
Yeah, good call there. You could tell he was moving into the defender when he tried to set the screen.
Yeah, lowered that shoulder, dipped right into him, too. I mean, he was going to be called on that foul either way.
Got a piece of it. Here's Iguodala, and Leonard with the block. Now here's Parker. He's got 7. On the wing, Green. Pass to Duncan. Now the dish to Splitter. 6 on the shot clock. And that one's good. Parker.
He's been so reliable again today, Kevin, and they need his points, and he's providing them.
Clark, you think of how much success the Spurs have had, and it's almost as if they can plug anyone in, and they are immediately on the same page and working as a unit.
Well, they make it look easy, but there's a lot of work that goes into that. They evaluate the players they bring in, wanting to fit them into a culture that already exists, and the continuity and consistency you get from the top down. Greg Popovich, Tim Duncan. When you got those guys in place, then you throw in Manu Ginobili and Tony Parker. Now you've got a group that you can win with for a long time, and they've done just that.
Duncan with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Barbosa with the steal. Now the Warriors moving it up. And here we go. Here's Thompson. Rejected by Duncan. On the wing, Green. Green with the block. And it's the Warriors on the break. Thompson with the ball, and the shot is good.
Boy, the floor really opened up for him there.
It sure did. A good job getting it started before the defense can get itself set.
It is with the Spurs, as you said, a matter of anyone wearing their uniform has a complete understanding of what they need to do on offense or defense to win.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint and keep scoring points. Keep it going.
Yeah, not a lot you can do defensively when they continue to get the ball inside and get these easy shots.
Green. It's hauled in by Duncan. Duncan's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And you know, with the Spurs, I remember games last year where their stars were out or being rested, and they would still win games because of the strength of their reserves. And they didn't have to make adjustments as they marched through the playoffs. They basically kept on keeping on, doing what they had done all season.
Warriors have gone 2 of 5 shooting here in the third quarter. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Curry kicks to Barbosa. Shot clock at 6. Thompson inside the line. The rebound by the Spurs. Splitter's got rebound number 8 now on the night. Parker with it. Barbosa picks him up. Parker kicks to Leonard. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Kawhi Leonard has been talked about and mentioned as the future of this San Antonio Spurs team. 23 years old is all he is, and already a great defender and a much improved shooter from his days at San Diego State.
Catching up on the changes for Golden State. Andrew Bogut checked in for Green. Lee comes in for Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Curry. So San Antonio going with an almost entirely new group here. Boris Diaz checked in for Splitter. Bellinelli comes in for Tim Duncan. Manu Ginobili's checked in for Daniel Green. And it's Mills in for Parker. And for Kawhi Leonard, we know about his defense, but you think, Steve, he can become a go-to offensive player?
Well, he's going to need to, Kevin, when Parker, Ginobili, and Duncan move on. This is going to be Kawhi Leonard's team. And I thought what was interesting was the Spurs gave him more of a burden last year offensively. They started to give him more and more looks isolation-wise down on the block. And he's developed at a beautiful rate. He's coming into his own.
The Warriors packing Oracle Arena, but plans for a new arena on the San Francisco waterfront by 2018. I've seen pictures. It's going to be beautiful.
Oh, I can only imagine. One of the great fan bases in all of basketball. Change of location from their original intended spot on the piers, a spot known as Mission Bay, about a mile south.
And a new coach.
Yeah, that's right.
Livingston dishes to Lee. Here's Bogut. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Well, and you look at the hurdles the Warriors had faced with their planned arena site on the piers. Political, bureaucrats, financial issues, and the cost of renovating the piers. But with their new site, those issues pretty much gone. Easy to see why they went in another direction.
And for the Warriors, a new line called the Central Subway, under construction, is expected to have a stop a block away from the new arena, so really good public access when that happens. And that's really good to hear, especially for Oakland fans still hoping to attend the game.
And that is good. Barnes has got his first points in this one. 19 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Mills, and the call will be against Sean Livingston. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. For San Antonio, they have gone 6 of 8 from the free throw line tonight.
Well, this was a very consistent free throw shooting team a year ago. They shot about 79%.
And you know, a lot of times, guys, in some of their performances last year, their free throw numbers helped them win games.
And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Obvious foul.
Yeah, he took a hit right there and earned those free throws.
Warriors, Sean Livingston. At the line for 2.
He doesn't get the second one. From deep three-point range and released it in time, but it's off the mark.
Club muchacho, assorted flavors, and these gelatos inspire young minds to stack my nachos with the rock determination of a vato. Running across the border with his poncho, face like.
And it's time now to reveal our State Farm assist of the game. Today, Steve, it's a big man winning the honor.
Man, it was a no-brainer. This assist was really out of this world. I mean, he had a great understanding of the situation and where the ball had to go.
Bogut out there with McAdoo. Then there's Iguodala. Then there's Livingston. And it's Holiday in at the 2. That's the Warriors' 5. Blocked. Now Bogut.
Well, I think the NBA is in a great place with all the young talent in the league right now. We see players coming in not just with potential, but a willingness to learn and work. Really impressive to see.
4 on the shot clock. Kept alive. Another shot, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Joseph is checked in for the Spurs. What do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Guys, the passing we've seen from them has been tremendous. Very unselfish.
The other thing they're doing, guys, is forcing turnovers and then creating points offensively as a result. It makes it so easy for your teammate when you can lead him with a pass like that one.
And for NBA players nowadays, just playing in the offseason isn't enough. They're conditioning, working on their bodies, as well as their skills. It is a 12-month-a-year job.
And that's partly driven by the fact that you can make so much money if you are in the NBA and you take care of yourself and you're able to play for a while. So you're seeing all of the world-class training facilities, guys being much more in tune to their bodies and trying to prolong their lucrative careers.
Here's McAdoo. Baseline jumper. Can't hit.
Great close out there, forcing the errant shot.
Well, he made it a tough shot again. He didn't give up on it, and he got a hand up.
Holiday brings the double team. Here's Baines. He's covered by Iguodala. And it's out of bounds to the Spurs as San Antonio retains possession.
Super defensive play. I mean, if that pass gets through, it's probably 2 points.
And he knew that. He knew if it gets through, it's a score, so that's why he sold out for it and got a hand on it.
And the Warriors making a change here. Thompson's checked in. Jeff Ayers is checked in for the Spurs. Here is Livingston. Well, the popularity of the three-pointer at an all-time high. Stephen, I'm sure you can appreciate that. The league even discussed adding a 4-point line.
Yeah.
What about that?
Please, make this go away, Kevin. I mean, it's just crazy. It's way too extreme. I think even the three-point shot is probably overdone to this point. So I would say 100% no, I am against a four-pointer.
Pass to McAdoo. Diaw with the steal. On up the court. Finished off the break.
Their interior defense has been dismal.
Yeah, and unfortunately, their offense in the paint hasn't been a whole lot better.
Thompson for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Spurs have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Here's Bellinelli, and another basket for San Antonio.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
Yeah, it's something we haven't seen much of at the other end of the floor, though.
Oh, and here comes Joseph all alone. Drops in the breakaway layup.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
Now the story is points in the paint, Clark. I mean, they're getting point-blank shots every time down.
Livingston kicks to Holiday. Trying to get back on track. Whistle blows, yet that's going to be a travel.
He's lost his concentration in the second half, and we can see that in the turnovers piling up. Before the break, he had just one. Now he's got a bunch.
Curry's checked in for Sean Livingston. Here's Joseph. And that one goes in as he is fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts at the line.
8 of the last 10 points at that end of the court have been scored on very high percentage shots in the paint.
Man, it's not necessarily strategic, Clark. It's just a matter of playing with more heart. Got to play hard, guys.
Bogut with it. Picked up by Joseph. Offensive rebound. McAdoo the pass to Bogut. Here's McAdoo. The second chance effort. And no good. Trying to use the glass.
And you can feel the momentum swinging. They needed that shot badly.
Steve, I sense some frustration here. It seems like they're getting a little frustrated. It's understandable because they've given up this big run.
And Diaw kicks to Bellinelli. 5 on the clock. And here's Mills for 3. It's rebounded by Golden State. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Sure could, Kev. I mean, too many empty trips. They need some points.
Now here's Curry. He's covered closely. The rebound collected by Ayers.
Some rugged defense there against one of the stronger finishers in the game.
It's stolen by Bogut. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, dominating performance for San Antonio.
But Steve, you know, you don't see this kind of a blowout often. But tonight, this is a quality win across the board to deliver out, Clark, this kind of punishment to.
Well, you know what? I thought they did a nice job of playing against the game. They kept the pressure on and clearly were dominant in every area.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
Bellinelli, he's checked in for Joseph. Bellinelli for 3. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Lee kicks to Barbosa. Outside Curry. Can they get it? And that's going to be too many steps. Gets the whistle on the travel.
It's hard enough to win in this league regardless, but when you turn the ball over, it makes it so much more difficult.
Well, it puts you in a tough spot, Steve. I mean, you yield points off turnovers, and it fuels the opposition and takes away your chance to score. Already 8 points they've given up off turnovers this quarter.
Looking at who's out there now for the Spurs. Splitter comes in for Jeff Ayers, and Corey Joseph subbed in for Patty Mills. Outside Curry, and that's going to be a travel.
Wow, just a total loss of concentration right there.
Well, those kinds of mistakes in this game is in danger of getting away from them.
San Antonio's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. They double-team Ginobili. Over to the left wing. The pass to Joseph. He kicks it to Bellinelli. 5 to shoot. He feeds it to Baines. The Spurs need to get a shot off here. The offensive rebound. Splitter dishes to Bellinelli. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession.
22 seconds on the shot clock. 22.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter. Back to Ginobili. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. Not much to be critical of with this win, Clark.
Not at all. I mean, they showed up not just to play.
Guys, I'm here with Tony Parker. And Tony, there was an intensity to the way this team played. Were you guys amped up?
We were motivated tonight. You know, today we were on a mission. We want to make a statement, and we played great basketball, great ball movement. Everybody wasn't selfish. We shot the ball a lot better, and we played great defense.
Statement delivered, mission accomplished. Nice win, Tony. Guys, back to you.
Doris, thank you. And for Steve Kerr,